Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Fitness. My name is TJ and here I want to help you get in shape so that you can enjoy your life and your hobbies to the fullest. Whether that's mountain biking, kayaking, fishing, hiking, surfing, whatever it is that you do that brings you the most joy and fulfillment in life, I want you to do that until you're done. I don't want you to have to stop playing because you're too out of shape to keep playing. This week I'm going to show you some fantastic mobility exercises, some stretches and some movements. That's a great thing to do possibly first thing in the morning, definitely before you start exercising. And we'll talk about the appropriate intensity for your exercise. And of course, all this will still be a part of the 200-day workout. Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 27. If you started from the beginning of the 200-day workout, this is week 27. If you started from the middle point, the 100-day workout, this is week 12. If you've watched the previous weeks, you understand the countdown workout and the 600 rep workout that we've been doing the past few weeks. I'm getting ready to do a 600 rep workout now. I'm going to do my stretches, my pre-workout warm-up, and I'm going to film that. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Stretching is crucial. It helps prevent injury, and it assures that you can get strength through the entire range of a movement. I've got the workout plan for this week already written out. I will scroll that across the screen here in just a moment. It's not going to change at all really from last week. We're still going to be killing it the last few weeks of this whole phase. The intensity is going to stay extremely high, and I'm going to explain intensity through the workout and make sure that it's appropriate and proportional to what your goals are. I'll scroll the workouts across the screen here in a bit. Usually you just screenshot those as they pass by. And like I always say, there's nothing you really need a gym to do. If anything, you need that pull-up bar I always talk about. I'll put a link here below the show. Hop over to Amazon, get one of those for yourselves. Before we continue, I always remind you, consult with your healthcare provider first before you start any diet, nutrition, or exercise program. All right, phone's ready. Screenshot this now. Monday through Sunday is coming across the screen. You'll see the countdown exercises, and you'll see the 600 rep workout. I've been working out twice a day, 3 or 4 times a week, and I've been really stiff, a lot more sore, a lot more fatigued, especially cutting calories. And so I found that stretching is so crucial. On some of these 2 days, I haven't been doing this 600-day exercise. I've been taking it to 300 reps, but I've been increasing the weight. What do I mean? So for a push-up, how much do I weigh? I weigh 156 this morning. If I want to do a push-up, I'm not pushing up 156 pounds because my feet are still touching the ground. How much is a push-up? How do you weigh that? If I'm going to go to the bench, how do I translate that into a bench press? For one, they're not really completely translatable. Doing a push-up, you're working so much more than you do on a flat bench with your back isolated. However, if you want to isolate your back and work the upper body part of the push-up, how much weight do you use? What is the appropriate intensity for that weight? All you need to do is just weigh your push-up. How? This is how. All you need to weigh your push-up is a scale and a flat surface. You're going to place the scale on the ground. Instead of standing on it, you're just going to get in the push-up position. I'm going to do 2 measurements, one at the top of my push-up and one at the bottom of my push-up. This one is the hardest. This one you may need to get like a 2x4 or something to lay across this scale. It's a little bit harder to hold, especially if you have a digital thermometer. Especially if you have a digital one. That's what it's showing today for my max, for the most weight on my push-up. That's at the lowest point is where my push-up is going to be the heaviest. Possibly use a mirror to make sure your back is straight so you're getting a true reading on each upper and lower push-up measurement. So I always put the higher weight. For me, my heaviest is about 125 pounds, and my lowest point for my push-up, so I put 125 pounds on the bar. So it's very important that your intensity matches your goal. If you have a set of curls that you need to do, and let's say you're working towards that count, that mystery count of 12 or 15 or whatever, and you still have juice at the end of that, and you could have went 3, 4, 5 more reps, your weight is not heavy enough. There is caution to be had. Let's say you're doing the double plate press where you're on the incline bench, you're leaning back and you're pressing that plate up. You don't want to go to failure at that point because if you drop the weight, you're dropping it on your chest or face. But it blows my mind when I see people at the gym or wherever working out and they walk out either one, not breaking a sweat, or you tell that when they put the weights down that they didn't really work out. They're just there going through the motions expecting results, but you're not really pushing the intensity that's required to get the results that you probably want. Your first or second set may not need to go to failure. Don't leave anything on the table. Don't leave anything in the gym. Walk out those doors leave your home gym, whatever it is, knowing that you've done the absolute most that you can. It seems strange to talk about intensity and slow movement mobility in the same topic, but I'm going to. Before I go super intense, I have to stretch out. What do I use? Often this ball right here. Never mind the color of it. This is a 6-pound weighted ball. If you're like me and you take a pre-workout, it's great to take it and then start doing your stretches. And as that stuff starts to kick in, by the point you can start seeing noises, and you can see into the future because the caffeine is kicking your butt, you're already loosey-goosey and ready to work out. Whether I'm working my triceps or not, I still want to stretch out every part of my body before I work out. If it's leg day, I'm still stretching out my upper body. It doesn't matter. I stretch everything every day. These I call discos because you're doing like this, right? Get it? Okay. So I'm bringing the weight maybe down to my knee at first and bringing it up, trying to do it in a straight line. I don't want the weight to come up like this. I want all this to be as straight as possible. But as I get a little more loose, I might go down further. Now, when I'm down here, hopefully you can see this, when I'm down here I'm getting a nice stretch across my obliques, my lats. This is like the discos, but I'm using 2 hands for this one. But I'm swinging it up instead of bringing it across my body. So this can be done without the ball. The ball seems to be an anchor for some of these stretches, but if I do this with the ball, it's a little more of a workout. So once you've warmed up without it, you can start doing it maybe with it. A good stretch in the lower back again. That's where a lot of people's injuries seem to be. Shoulders and low back. Forgive the booty. Probably can't see the weight here, but I'm going to shift it around nice and easy. Nothing fast. I always want to be careful anytime I'm bringing my shoulders up like this, like doing shoulder flies. I keep the elbows above my hands, and I'm not trying to bring these up really far. I can't stand to see people do this with weights. Oh gosh, I can't imagine the damage to the shoulders. So for this, I'm going to be really slow and intentional. Again, this is great for the obliques, the low back, and a good shoulder warm-up. Now, that's not the only stretches that you can or should do. There's a few extra ones you can throw into your arsenal. Definitely use those on days that your low back is stiff. And I even broke a little sweat doing these just now for you guys. So that's all I have for this week, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, subscribe. Subscription is free. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss a video. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, of course. Share me with a friend. Send them my way. Send me their way. On this side here is a link to the 200-day workout to start you from the beginning. On this side here, click this button to help you subscribe to the channel. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.